as we discussed last time, that I'm going to tell you few steps that how you are going to find the passion in your career, or you are going to find your career that passionates you a lot. So first step is that you should follow. First, I would like you to get a pen and paper handy with you so that you can write down the steps, which are scientifically proven steps that is definitely going to help you in choosing your career and getting the passion in your career at your current workplace. So grab a pen and paper and write down few questions what we need to do in this. Now I'm holding for a minute. Just go and get the pen and paper handy with you. Great. So I'm sure now you have got the pen and paper. Now I want you to write down few things that you need to answer by heart and very seriously to yourself. You're not going to tell me, so be true to yourself. The first question would be that what interests you a lot? That means what makes you feel happy when you do that thing? It could be painting, uh, it could be actually drawing something, it could be music, it could be listening songs that elevates your adrenal glands. That makes you really happy when you do that. Anything that comes in your mind, what interests you? Writing, singing, dancing, maybe researching about something, you're very inquisitive, or statistics. When you do mathematical exercises, you become very interested. You become very interested when Q&A is there. So anything that interests you a lot. So answer at least three things that interest you at topmost priority. Three things. The second point you will write is that what are your values? So when I say what are your values, that means even in the worst condition, you would not compromise it. For example, if somebody is, let's say, giving you 1 lakh rupees and is asking you just to murder someone, will you do that? So what are your values that you will not compromise? Never compromise on. The third thing you need to write that what are your strengths? That means you are, and do remember there is a difference between strength and skill. So skills you learn over a period of time. For example, problem solving, communication, and that are your exterior personality, that enhances your exterior personality. But strengths are something that enhances your interior personality. For example, patience, or you can say being resilience, the power of bouncing back. So if you have seen any kind of harsh circumstances in past, so do you have the power of bounce back? How much time you took to come back to the same situation, or a positive note? So what are your strengths? Write down your three strengths. And you need to also write down that what are your hobbies, because we often forget while doing working or while doing so many things that what we actually love to do. The people, when I ask them in today's world that what are their hobbies, they start thinking a lot, singing, dancing. And when I ask them, when did you last time do that? They are blank. It is quite possible that you might be in the same situation. The reason I'm asking you your hobbies and invest time on your hobbies, because this is where the adrenaline rush actually comes in your body, that gives a message to your dopamine, that stimulates your dopamine and give a smile on your face, or make you something interested, make you something creative. So self reflection is very very important. So the first step in order to know that what career is suits you better, or how you are actually going to make your current career passionable, by only doing the exercise of self reflection. So I'll give you an example. While I was doing the counseling during the COVID time, when the offices were closed, when the people were not actually able to do what they wanted to do. And most of the times, what was happening, the people were lost jobs. So we, some few researchers were researching that how can we help people. So what we did, we made an exercise wherein the people were doing the self reflection, wherein they were asked these kind of few questions: hobbies, interests, strengths, and opportunities, values, and everything. So when they wrote these things, we asked them that what are three things among this which inculcates everything and help you get money. For example, a person was interested in writing. So can writing give you money when you do not have anything in your hand right now, when you do not have job, you're getting depressed? Yes, it can. There are so many portals over an internet you would see where you write and you will get paid. So if your passion is writing, if your strength is writing, you can write good, invest some time on it. You never know when it is going to play the wonders for you. Similarly, another client was there whom I asked that what are your strengths, what are your skills, what you do, what you used to do. He said that I don't have any strength, I don't have any skill. I was doing an HR job, and now I don't do anything. I don't know what else to do. So I asked him to calm down, because what happens when we are financially struggling? We think, we overthink a lot. And when we overthink, we tend not to understand who we are, what are our strengths, and how we can work towards it. So we have to condition our mind to be solution oriented rather than problem thinker. So, in that process, when the HR said that, yes, I do not have anything to do, I don't know anything else what to do, we asked, what are your hobbies? He said, my hobby is a painting. I paint sometimes, but I cannot say it as my hobby. Okay, just a drawing book that is usually given to the children. We handed over the drawing book to that person, and we asked him to just draw the colors on that. The pic was already drawn, and we asked him to draw the colors. So he became very creative in coloring, that thinking process, that I should use this color, it would look more good. I should use this color, it would look more good. So what you are doing during this process, when you're doing self-reflection, when you're doing working on your hobbies, when you are working on your interest, you are giving your mind a message to think creatively. So when your mind starts thinking creatively, new ideas would come into your mind. And that is why it is very important that you should work on your hobbies at least once in a week or maybe once in a month. So self reflection, please do the self reflection of yours. In other videos, I'm going to tell you the another technique of finding your passion in the career and finding the career where you would be passionate about. Thank you.